Brady, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, the battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Can't quite get out of the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. The catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Getting set, second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Look out, room to run here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Setting the tone early, Cook. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And the Canes trim out another first down. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the back now goes in motion. Here's the handoff. He's got room to run. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keeping him out of the end zone.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Someone moved this a bit too early and cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's third and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Miami.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. There's a throw underneath to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. the snapper. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Physical one, earns the first down.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
It's 25. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Tackle. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a first down.
stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And they've got the returner corralled. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. We're going to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. He cannot escape. It's a sack. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost intercepted as he jumped the route there. He's going to bring up 4th down. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. catch made in space. Look out. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go and to keep him.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Finds an open target on the left side. And they've got him. He's brought down, but the veteran quarterback paid a price for that completion. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Here comes a handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And the Ducks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Tack on the BAT, and it's 21-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. He's got the 1st down and more. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter, cut in to this huge lead. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting off the defender. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Handoff heading left. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. When you talk about confidence booster going forward.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop. And
here comes a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he'll set up to throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense contributes 6 points. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. Field position to start the drive. call. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught for the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we wait for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down inside the 10. And the Canes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Back to throw again. Finds his target. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he makes the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time, because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
He gets the first and still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Tight end goes in motion. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Offense retakes the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. He's got the first and still going. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Working clock with the ground game. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference chance. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter with the playoff spot locked up. We're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.